Hello, my name is Asuma and welcome to Minecraft Myth Busting. In this show we take rumours about the game and put them to the test to find out what's actually true and what's not. If you have any myth you want to see busted, just leave a comment on this video and I'll add it to my list. This episode we're going to be taking a look at some potion myths. These are a few various myths that have been posted in the comments on previous videos, and we're going to start off by testing this one over here. Do splash potions work better when thrown at feet or head? So first of all we're going to do a very basic test. Here I've got 4 potions that all have 6 minutes of time, and we're going to be using the time to measure how effective this is. So if I throw 2 of these directly above myself, you'll see that from both of these we basically got the full 6 minutes, and that's when the potions were hitting us at the head height. And now if I throw these ones at my feet, you'll see that we get a lot less from these. But this is just a quick and basic test. We'll do something a lot more conclusive now. So we're going to be using dispensers to fire the potions at us in the exact same spot, using a clock so that we can fire them over and over again. Now you may be thinking that dispensers fire out items in random directions. Well, they always fire them from the same point. So if I'm to stand directly against it like this, then it's going to be dispensed from the same point and it's going to hit me immediately. So let's activate this. And you can see that every time we get the full 6 minutes of the potion effect. So in our previous test what happened was we got the full effect from throwing it directly above ourselves, but we only got a partial amount of the effect from throwing it directly below us, so something else is at work here. So in the first test that we did, we actually made a mistake because we done 2 different tests in one. The first test, when we threw the potion directly above ourselves, the potion was going to land on our own hitbox, and when we threw the second potion we were actually throwing it at the ground. So to give you a demonstration of where this myth comes from, if we're to throw this first potion at the block that's at the same height as our head, you can see we got about 3 minutes and 40 on that one, and we'll throw the next one down at the block below us and you can see that we got 4 minutes and 22. So that is where the myth comes from. It comes from throwing the potions at blocks nearby, but if you throw a potion directly onto the hitbox of the player, then you're always going to get the full effect of that splash potion. So our next myth is, do splash potions work under water or lava? Well, let's find out. First of all, we're going to use a fire resistance potion underwater, so we can go into the lava, and you can see that that works just fine. And in lava as well, you can see that the splash potion works. The next myth on our list is, do speed potions affect travel in minecarts, boats and pigs? So I've set up this little race course over here, and we're going to do a simple comparison. I'm going to invite a friend. One of us will have speed potions and one of us won't, and we'll test each types of these transport. So here we are on a server with my friend, and the first test was the minecart track. Now servers are going to be a little bit derpy, but you can see there that both the redstone lamps went off at the same time. And then with boats, this was really difficult to test. Again, boats are pretty awful to use in Minecraft, especially on a server, and it looks like he's going slightly faster, but if you look at the redstone lamps, they went off at the same time. And then next up was the pigs. Now this was very difficult to test. Again, it took us a long time to get a successful test. But here you go, you can see he is going faster, and that's not server lag. All of this has been checked against the game code, and it turns out that pigs can actually go faster when you have a speed potion. So the last myth for this episode is, do potion effects stack? So I've got a regeneration potion in my inventory here, and if I drink that, you're going to see that we get 2 minutes of regeneration, and if I drink it again, the amount of time it will last for doesn't stack, it simply replenishes it to the full amount. Now if I drink a higher tier potion, I've got a regeneration 2 one here, you're going to see that it replaces the regeneration 1 effect, and the same thing happens again if I drink that. We're not going to stack the time, we're just simply going to replenish it. Now if I drink a regeneration 1 potion, it's going to get completely ignored, and the regeneration 2 one is going to stay on as well. So it clearly doesn't stack in terms of time, but what we're going to do is another test over here to see if it stacks in terms of its actual effect. So I'm going to drink this potion of strength, and then I'm going to attack this zombie over here. It's going to take 4 hits to kill him. 2, 3, 4. Now if it was to stack in terms of its actual effect, say drinking each one of these makes me slightly stronger, I'm going to drink quite a few of these and prove to you that that's not the case. Of course, I've already checked this against the game code with Saigai Ryan. So there we go, that's more than enough, and if it had any effect, it's going to take more than 4 hits to kill this guy, and you can see on the 4th hit he's going to die. So potions do not stack in terms of their effect or duration, and that is it for this episode of Myth Busting. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a like and help support the series, and if you have any suggestions for a myth you want to see busted, just leave it in the comments. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.